has been vandalized, chairs that have been thrown. And what was expected to be a historic celebration of the football legend during Messi's appearance at the Salt Lake Stadium, the Argentine superstar's much anticipated go tour visit, and this was marred by crowd unrest. As you can see, multiple of those fans who have been queuing, for hours to catch a glimpse of the legend himself ended up being disappointed, saying that it was just a blink and miss. And they have now been expressing their frustration as fans have been growing angry when it comes to the management, saying that this was nothing but it was badly managed, and the crowd also went unruly. Let's connect with Shivam, as Times Now is the only channel reporting live from the Salt Lake Stadium. Shivam, you're right there, because it was the very place in the moment when Messi was taking a lap. And what happened minutes later, because the fans have been expressing disappointment. Can you show us around, please?
Exactly, Amita. We talked in the morning. The fans were chanting excitingly about Messi, but right now you can see this entire arena has been dismantled. This is the current situation at this particular stadium, where you are seeing this entire, the equipments, the chairs being uprooted for now. The situation here is almost, troublesome, as the water bottles, the chairs which were part of the stadium was also uprooted. The complaints of the people were basically that Messi came here but spent just 15 minutes, and even in those 15 minutes they did not get to see Messi. He was surrounded by the politicians, by the big personalities, and also by certain people who are in charge of those particular things. At this particular site, this is the basic tent in which he was supposed to sit, and this has been completely uprooted. So the complaints of the people are basically that Messi came here, they've spent thousands of rupees, they traveled thousands of kilometers, but did not get to see a single glimpse of their football icon. This is the current situation of the stadium. The chairs being uprooted from the stands. They were thrown at the security officials. They were thrown at the organizers. The sofa have been completely torn. The speakers, the equipments, they all have been completely torn. And it almost became a stampede-like situation here, because the people from the stands were rushing into the main ground. So the situation here is serious, and you can see serious police personnel currently present here as well. The security has been heightened also, and the security officials, the CISF, they all are on the spot patrolling the area. However, a lot of people are alleging that they were not here once the Messi left, because they were in the security of Messi, and nobody listened to their demands at this particular place. So this is the current situation here. The people are coming here from different nations as well. These are the people who are saying that they came from Ireland, and now
I came from Ireland. I haven't slept in 2 days. I'm traveling since Thursday.
So you're saying that they have come from Ireland, they did not sleep for 2 days. They are traveling since last Thursday, and this is the situation currently here. So the people are angry, the people are frustrated, and now they are asking for answers. They're asking that the money that they have spent, what happened to it? Thousands of rupees, 10,000 worth a single ticket, 12,000, 25,000. Standing in line for 5 hours, 6 hours, not allowed to carry a single water bottle inside the stadium at this heat. And inside, the prices of water bottle are almost 100 to 120 rupees. The food items going to 300 to 400 rupees. This is the situation. But the service that they have got is something that they are not happy for. So the situation here is serious. Now the administration needs to respond what actually happened.
Right, but Shivam, is it true that, Messi wasn't able to take the entire lap of the stadium? Was it cut short in a way because the fans were growing unruly and, expressing their disappointment? We are looking at those pictures that have been coming in. How long did actually Messi stay in the stadium?
Well, Amita, Messi completed the entire lap, and when he went outside the stadium after 15 minutes, that is when the aggression of the fans came out, because they were angry when they got to know that he left. There's no chance that he could not have completed this entire arena, because he was only surrounded by the certain sponsored photographers, certain organizers, but no single fan, when he was present here from the stand, threw any kind of equipment. They were just chanting for Messi. They wanted to see it, but once he left from the stadium, once he went away, and even after that they got to know okay, this has happened, and now they have not got a single glimpse of Messi. that is when they started expressing their, their concern, their anger, and especially when they saw the security has also went away with Messi. A lot of majority of security went away with him. That is when they were truly disappointed that they have been neglected. Even after paying so much, only the VIPs, only the people who are part of the team are getting to click photos with him, are getting to be around him, not the actual fans who were waiting for 5 hours, who have come from thousands of kilometers. Since morning we have been reporting how people from Chennai, people from Bangalore, people from Assam have come here, managed their tickets somehow, booked 3 months in advance. People on wheelchair have come to see Messi, but they did not got to see. Only the VIP protocol was in charge. On the VIPs in the stadium only got to get the glimpse and get to click pictures with him, and not the actual normal common fans. So this is the disappointment that is coming in from here.
Yeah, because the fans, as we've been getting the reactions, have been claiming that this is completely mismanagement. They have been waiting for hours in the queue. A lot of money that was also spent on those tickets. But this doesn't behave appropriate behavior on part of the fans as well, Shivam, because they may be angry, they may be frustrated, but they should also look at their own conduct, as the entire world is watching this.
Exactly, that is what you right to say, because now if Messi is coming, then the eyes of the entire globe is on India, and this kind of disappointment will again put the people in hot trouble. The kind of chairs that have been uprooted from the stands, these are the stands made from the taxes of these common people only. And to express the disappointment, if you break the public property, if you try to jam this entire area, this is again not justified. There could have been other ways, raising voices. There were certain boos that were going in. That time it was fine, but when the chairs started coming in, when the bottles that they were holding for the drinking water, it started coming in, that is where it become almost a serious
frenzy, unruly scenes, chaos, anger, disappointment, all of that has now been vented with this frustrating fans that have been venting their anger, throwing water bottles, whatever came in their hand. That stage, the tent being vandalized, chairs that has been thrown across. And this was there moments ago when Messi himself was taking a lap while he was capturing the audiences and the adulation that came in his way, because there was a lot of energy and excitement there, but the fans seems to have been left with nothing but disappointment. Let's listen into other reactions coming in.
सौ आदमी घेर के रखा है मेसी को, सब नेता अभिनेता लोग। हम लोग को क्यों बुलाया? ये देखिए टिकट 10 आदमी लोग क्या करने आएंगे हम लोग? पब्लिक मतलब बेवकूफ है बंगाल में, एक शक्ल नहीं देख पाया उनका। हम लोग सब नेता लोग घोर के रखा है उसको पूरा
एकदम घटिया इवेंट। 10 मिनट के लिए आया, सारे नेता मंत्री कॉर्पोरेट ऑफिसर सब उनको घेर लिए, कुछ नहीं देख पाए, ना एक किक आउट करवाया, ना एक पेनल्टी लिया, कुछ नहीं किया। शाहरुख खान को भी लाना का बोला था, कुछ नहीं लाया, 10 मिनट के लिए आया, चला गया, पूरा फ्रॉड करके चला गया। इतना लोगों का पैसा, इमोशन, टाइम सब बर्बाद।
10 मिनट भी नहीं था सही से, बाहर सब लोग देख रहे हैं, मतलब अंदर से हम लोग कुछ नहीं देख पा रहे हैं। ये एक फ्रॉड के अलावा और कुछ नहीं कह सकते हम लोग।
बहुत घटिया था, वो दिखाया था बुके में पेनल्टी शूट आउट, कुछ भी नहीं था, पूरा शिट था, बहुत घटिया, बहुत खराब, बहुत कुछ भी नहीं देख पाया, पूरा स्कैम था, पूरा स्कैम, पूरा वेस्ट टाइम का वेस्ट था, पूरा मनी भी वेस्ट था, पूरा सब कुछ वेस्ट।
मैनेजमेंट बहुत बुरा था, बहुत बुरा था। मैनेजमेंट एकदम बकवास था। इतना पैसा खर्च करके लोग दूर दूर से आए हैं और ये हम लोगों को देखने को मिला।
Actually, we have given so much money for this event, and the most important thing is that Messi has come for this event, and what message we have given to the Messi, this government, this like sports minister. I am saying that sports minister is clicking selfie with Messi, and everyone is trying to manage the people, but for these people the engagement is happening into the ground. And what message you have given to the Messi, what message he has been taken to from the India? This is the main thing from the Kolkata. Nothing has been happened. Shah Rukh Khan hasn't came. I don't know about Shah Rukh Khan, the chief minister. These are all dignitaries. But it's very shameful for the absolute event management, and I would say the government as well. I would say
we are being joined by certain fans who are not happy with the way they have been treated in the stadium. What has the
management did nothing. They gathered around Messi and no any visitor was able to see Messi properly.
You have not seen Messi.
No, I have not seen. I have paid almost 12,000. You have more than 13,000 I have paid to see Messi. But the crowd. See the crowd. See the crowd. Saw them. Everyone is disappointed.
How long Messi was in the ground? For how long?
For almost 15 minutes. 15 minutes.
How much money did you give? 10,000. 10,000.
Yes, I paid 13,000 almost. I paid 13,000.
You are saying after paying 33,000, you
Yes.
have not got...
No, I haven't seen Messi.
I have paid more than 20,000. I haven't seen a bit.
Here you see the people, the fans who are not very happy with the administration. They are basically saying that they have paid thousands of rupees. They were asked to pay in advance, but now they have not got to see Messi at all. So this is the current situation in the entire stadium.
Well, it seems that the opposition in the state of West Bengal has got this opportunity to take on the state government and also on the organizers of this very event. As far as fans, they're expressing their disappointment, but this is how the BJP has been reacting and openly expressing when it comes to the siding with, when it comes to the fans of Messi, saying that it was a completely messy affair.
Have come out from the Messi event in the Kolkata stadium, and for this only the TMC government and administration is to blame. Nobody else is to blame. The fact is that this is causing global embarrassment to us all, because Messi is a global sporting icon. Obviously, thousands and thousands and thousands of people will come to see him. They have paid huge money for watching him, for being part of the event. They will want a glimpse of him. They will want to see him. So adequate arrangements, adequate security is necessary, but all of that was missing. And to then make it worse, inept leaders of TMC wanting favors for themselves and their family were surrounding Messi, denying fans their rightful opportunity. And then fans were forced to take certain steps. Nobody condones any kind of violence, but these are exactly like the scenes that we saw in Bengaluru stampede. What if somebody would have got injured? We don't know the real reports. Maybe somebody injuries must have happened. What if the global sporting icon would have been injured? He had to leave the event immediately. The police was not there in the adequate numbers. The administration was absent. There was lack of planning. It is all evident. And it is only TMC and their government and administration to blame. Already TMC leaders are blaming the fans. Already TMC leaders are blaming everybody else. Shameful TMC. You have embarrassed us all. And you have embarrassed us in front of our guests. You have embarrassed us in front of the world. Take responsibility. Every time you fail, you can't even organize one event. Most unruly.
Shivam, is that true as far as the BJP has been alleging that many people may have also been injured in this, how the crowds turned unruly and they have been venting their anger and frustration? I mean, what has been the ground situation? How long did it actually take by the management to clear them out of the stadium? Are they still there?
Yes, Amita. In fact, there are certain people who are still at the stands now, sitting, raising their voice, and basically, just registering their protest on the kind of the treatment that they have got. We have certain fans inside the ground as well. We'll try and have a word with them. Sir, आप लोग कहाँ से आए हैं और क्या हुआ?
हम लोग कोलकाता से आए हैं और इधर हुआ है हम लोग मतलब बांग्ला हिंदी में हम लोग 4,000 पैसा देके देखने आए हूँ मेसी को. हम लोग मेसी को छोड़ के मेसी का जो बाल देखने आए हूँ. बाल उधर में टीएमसी का एक तो मंत्री है, मंत्री जी अरूप विश्वास, उसको देखने आए हूँ क्या? हम लोग सतरु दत्त को देखने आए हूँ क्या? 4,000 पैसा देख के? हाँ, टीएमसी लोग का नेता देख के आए हूँ क्या? हाँ नहीं, सतरु दत्त बोला था जो सतरु दत्त जो हम लोग का
लगभग कितनी देर मेसी यहाँ पे रहा? बोला जा रहा है कि वो 10-15 मिनट भी यहाँ नहीं थे. वो उसने एक राउंड मारा और
नहीं, वो 20-25 मिनट था और निकल गया. 20-25 मिनट रह के निकल गया. वो बच्चे लोग के साथ, हम लोग का जूनियर लोग के साथ खेलता था, वो प्रैक्टिस कर रहा था और पेनल्टी शूट आउट भी करता तो नहीं कर पाया. वो नहीं कर पाया. इसके बजाय
बहुत चीजें कैंसिल हुई हैं लास्ट मोमेंट में जो आपको बताया गया था।
आप लोग का जो स्वतंत्र जो बोला है रोनाल्डो को लेके आएगा, रोनाल्डिनो को लेके आया था, ये fuck you स्वतंत्र fuck
So you are saying the people are right now in an intense mood. They are trying to express themselves again. The kind of situation that have arrived here is something that, you know, breaking the public property is not something that should be justified. But again, what they've been trying to understand, they feel like they have been cheated. They have been standing here for 5-6 hours. They have been left stranded by the security. Once Messi left, there was nobody to listen to them. He was here for almost 25 minutes, but in that he could not see, the people could not see a glimpse of him. There are people also with the posters that they came, they wanted to show him the posters, they wanted to go near him, but right now they're just silent and they're just disappointed right now.
We just want to him, just 1 minute or one, he says something, that's we listen that in the middle of the field, but we cannot see that him in the middle of many people are around them.
So they wanted to listen to his voice, they wanted him to just speak for once, but he could not be given that chance. That's what the fans are saying, because he was totally surrounded by the people. There were VIPs who were, almost barging into his private space. There was a line of, policemen around him, and even the camera person, the big screen. So that is the big screen from where you people watch it. Even on that big screen, they are saying that they could not watch him. It is even worse than watching him from the television, from their home that they used to watch. They had a little expectation that now, seeing that personality, the person who has inspired them for so much, for so long, they'll get to see a glimpse of him. But when it does not happen, they got disappointed. And right now also the chants of Messi, the chants, are still around this entire stadium. There's still people still, almost registering their protest against what actually happened on the ground. So again, people are high on emotions. Sometimes
you know what, that moment and situation should have been of a celebration, of fans being very happy, of enjoying this very moment, because they wanted to witness this. As for them, this was once in a lifetime opportunity, a dream come true, and now their dreams have shattered. And as you can see, they have been expressing their anger. And of course, there can be no justification for what is now being done. But mainly the reason that they are angry, because they feel that they have been cheated, they have been fooled, they have been scammed. Why? Because they couldn't get even a glimpse of Messi, because despite having paid a hefty sum for the event, with tickets that have been ranging for 5,000 to 25,000 rupees, several fans claimed that they couldn't even see the football legend properly. Even they just came to even see, even if he could, catch his hairstyle. I mean, we have seen that, the fans that have been saying कि उनके बाल अगर दिख जाते, उसी में ही वो खुश हो जाते, but that also didn't come in their way, and the resulting anger forced the organizers, what is now being said, that Messi was taken away. He did, take a lap. He was there for about 15-20 minutes of that stadium that he was moving around, but the presence of security personnel and other guests, as multiple fans are of the opinion that multiple ministers or leaders from the government who were also there, they had surrounded and they were in close proximity to Messi, and that meant that the fans could not even properly see him from the stands or also from that giant LED that has been installed at the stadium. But it seems the news that seems to be coming up on multiple media outlets there, the chief minister has now reacted. Mamata Banerjee taking cognizance of what's happened as far as the unruly scenes that have been witnessed at the Salt Lake Stadium. And she has now expressed how shocked and disturbed that she is. And as far as when it comes to Messi, I believe, Akansha, she is also extending her apologies. Well, as far as Mamata Banerjee is now concerned, we'll be just taking through as far as her statement, because this is the Messi Mania that seems to have gone all wrong. Let's take a look at what Mamata Banerjee now has to say, because she will be to, in all likelihood, meet Messi, but this is now where she's been calling it as an unfortunate incident. What she goes on to say, that I'm deeply disturbed and shocked at the mismanagement witnessed today at the Salt Lake Stadium. I was on my way to the stadium to attend the event along with thousands of sport lovers and fans who had gathered to catch a glimpse of their favorite footballer, Lionel Messi, and I sincerely apologize to Messi as well as to all sports lovers and his fans for the unfortunate incident. I'm constituting an inquiry committee under the chairmanship of Justice retired Ashim Kumar Rai with the Chief Secretary and the Additional Chief Secretary, Home and Hill Affairs Department, as members in this committee will conduct a detailed inquiry into the incident, fix responsibility and recommend measures to prevent such occurrences in the future. Once again, I extend my heartfelt apologies to all of the sports lovers. So now she's been extending apologies to the sport lovers, to the fans of Messi, to Messi himself. She was also supposed to be meeting Messi, but this seems to have now unfortunately turned into quite a messy affair. However, a committee that has now been set up by the Chief Minister to look into the incident, unruly scenes that were witnessed at the Salt Lake Stadium. Back after a short break.